How's it going, everyone? This is Captain Reader Clos to bring you my thoughts on some of the news that are coming out of spring training and some of the scrimmage, especially this last scrimmage that happened Saturday, even though it was close to the media, things always leak out. Let's first get this out of the way. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you don't like this video, leave your comments below why you don't like it and hit that dislike button. So we're going to start off with some of the news that's coming out of spring practice, which is, of course, our defensive overall has improved. Our offense is a little bit behind. It's spring training. It's expected, right? Normally the defense is always ahead, but the big surprise is our defensive backs, safeties, and corners are playing a lot better than they did last year. We know that was a weak spot in what we had last year, right? I want to talk about one corner in specific. He is a transfer from Wisconsin Badgers, right? Xavier Lucas, he is 6'2", 198 pounds, right? He's a lengthy corner. Xavier Lucas, he is a sophomore, so he's still going to be with us at least 1 or 2 years, maybe even a third if he stays his senior year. But from what I understand, he is flashing playmaking abilities, right? He's lengthy. That's how I like my corners. I like 6'1", 6'2" corners. I like the fact that they could be a little bit more physical when they have a little bit more weight in them, right? But I hear a lot of good news from him, and overall the corners improving, right? I think he is a big addition, and I'm going to keep a close eye on Xavier Lucas, the transfer from Wisconsin Badgers, right? So guys, let me know. Are you excited to see this player? Have you heard of him? Did you watch some of him playing in Wisconsin? Right? Leave your comments below. Let me know. The next thing I want to talk about in the defense, right, is another transfer. He's a senior, right? David Blay, right? He is from Louisiana Tech. He's a senior transfer. This guy is 6'4", 203 pounds, defensive tackle. Our offensive line, which is one of our strong suits this year and was one of our strong suits last year. Some of those players have been talking a lot about David Blay, right? They talk about him being somebody that's hard to block, somebody that is, physical, somebody who has moves, right? He's a defensive tackle. If he has a good season, one is going to help our defensive end, but also mainly the one I want to focus on is Rueben, right? Rueben Bain Jr., who we all know had a breakout freshman year, and last year as a sophomore, he was injured a lot and did not have the season that we thought he would. Again, he was hindered because of the injuries. However, reports are as he's starting his junior year in this spring training, he is playing lights out. He is playing with something to prove. He is like going hard on every pawn, just like we know he has a motor that doesn't stop. So I'm going to connect both David Blay, right? If he has a big season to put pressure in the middle of that defense, it's going to open up things for Rueben Bain, right? Rueben Bain. It's going to open up things, and it's going to make him have a bounce back year. I think he is set up for a big year as a junior. We know what he did as a freshman. We know he had a down season as a sophomore, more because of injury, not because of his playing abilities. But it was a lot of injuries and a lot of stuff that went to slowing his progression down, right? But as a junior, I do think he's going to have a bounce back season. That is going to be my bounce back player of the year. And somebody to watch closely. And I think us seeing the development of this defense overall with transfers and recruits we're starting to see a big improvement. And if our defense could be anything more than what it was last year, right? If we had just a decent defense last year, we would have probably made the championship. But again, I think that we're going in the right direction from everything I hear. And I'm excited to see what this defense brings, right? We're not gonna have the explosive offense because we don't have Cam Warren no more. We don't have Martinez no more. We don't have Restrepo no more, right? We're not gonna have that number one offense. I am expecting to have one of the top offense, but I'm not expecting to be the number one offense, right? So I am excited to see what this defense brings, and the players that I'm excited to see the most in the defensive line, it's going to be Rueben Bain to see him bounce back, and the defensive tackle is going to be David Blake, right? And as corners, I am going to be, excited to see Xavier Lucas. I think he is going to have a great season for us. I think he's going to be somebody that we're going to hear his name called a lot, and we're going to see him make plays all over the field as a cornerback, right? So guys, this is my thoughts. This is what's been going on in spring training. I wanted to bring my thoughts to it. I want to see what you guys think. Leave your comments below. And until next time, peace out.